Okay, we live.
Yep.
Truth be told,
Yep.
Episode 24, trap shit. Me, no mercy. Head my bro Peso. And we got a special guest here, man. This is somebody who is definitely home team. You know, somebody who I gotta say is easily one of the top 5 most solid people I've come across in battle rap. You know, especially with all the fraud and fake shit that be going on. We got J Murda here, man.
What a diddle. Y'all know the vibe, man. Team behind me, FD Dub, what up? No Mercy, what up? Trap, Peso, what up, man?
Murda, how's everything, man?
Yeah.
Breathing, we still breathing. You know what I'm saying?
How you been holding up during this whole pandemic?
Luckily, getting blessings of God, we good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lose nobody really too close of any sort. I ain't really lose anybody close at all, honestly, of any sort. So my condolences to anybody who lost anybody through this pandemic, but everything's good on this side right now, man. We all good.
Okay. Well, shit. Man, listen, we got a lot of history, man.
Yeah.
And I know your history in battle rap. What you saying, Peso?
No, I said I think this is a good time because you know I know Murda, but I want to get into his background. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, I wanted to get right to the shits.
Well, let's get a little background first. Let's a little bit. All right. So Murda from Brooklyn. What part of Brooklyn we repping?
Bushwick, home of the Knickerbocker.
Okay. So okay. Let me ask you this: what was your thoughts on that whole shit with Tekashi coming through there? Them niggas over there was like really like, you know what I mean? That shit made Bushwick look bad, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like I had to call a couple of Bushwick niggas I knew. Like my man told me, he's like, I was out of town, my nigga. There's no way I would have stood tall with that shit.
I keep
What's your thoughts on that, yo?
It don't make Bushwick look bad. It just so happened a lot of the blood niggas was residing in Bushwick, holding them down there. So to me,
I'm talking about when he went out there and shot that video recently, though.
Yeah. I mean, come on, though. You spun it. I keep it real, my nigga. Bushwick is definitely one of the most gentrified out of Brooklyn right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. You spun over there, like, that's why. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he walking around with 6-7 security guards around him. So it's not like, niggas gotta snipe that kid. That's what I can say.
Yeah.
I was like,
gotta do. I don't know. We ain't involved in none of that, but people, that's the type of shit niggas got. That's the only way they're gonna have to touch that boy right there.
I got you. So Bushwick, Brooklyn, man. When you started rapping?
Started rapping, I was like 10, 11 years old.
Okay. So being Hispanic from Brooklyn, you know what I mean? What was some of your influences getting into rap?
Real talk, I mean, I wasn't grown. How could I say? I was definitely grown. I wasn't raised as cultural as you would put it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely had a Spanish household.
Clearly not.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't even know if Murda knows Spanish.
I actually do 100% fluently. I could read, I could write, I could talk that all that.
Okay.
Was you taught that? Like, was you taught that growing up, or was you raised more on like your Latin roots, or was you just in the hood?
I mean, my family was really in the hood, and even though my mom would speak the Latin, so I was raised speaking the Latin and all of that, but I was still going to school. I was raised going to school my whole life in Brooklyn, Bushwick, with the PS 86, went to 111, like. So I was always out here. I was always in Brooklyn, and my pops side of the family, you know what I'm saying, they lived in Gates Projects. So it's like,
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? A lot of people don't know Bushwick has a very, very thick gang culture. Like, you got to go outside and you got to choose a flag. So, like, what was that like for you, especially one being Spanish, one being in the hood? I'm pretty sure niggas is like, what you repping, what you gonna do? So what was that like for you, just making that decision, man?
It was definitely crazy. I ain't gonna lie, because I got big family members that's big, like high rank blood niggas. You know what I'm saying? They blood homies, they high rank. So when I came home to crib and shit, they looked at it like, yo, cuz, like, what are you doing? But it's just, I felt like at a time, especially at the time growing up, it felt like blood was just a trend to do, like just trying to do. My uncle got killed at 12 by blood niggas. So that really is what triggered me to be like, hey, these fucking blood niggas, fuck these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, turning crip, regardless of who blood on my block and family. Like, fuck all this shit.
And
So,
you know it's crazy that's what kind of be making Bushwick like a war zone, because y'all niggas got the Bloods, the Crips, the Latin Kings, the other small all the subs.
You got the JCKs from back in the day. You got the Decepticons. You still got the Decepts out there. Like things like that. From like you said, there's a big history in gang in Bushwick. Big history.
Right. I got you. How much of that influenced the rap for you? Like how much of the environment influenced the rap for you?
I can't really say like. Not much, because when I was growing up, I really used to listen to Snoop. So as far as like gang music or anything that's influential as far as like gang activity, like I was really out there putting in work there. I can't really say influence.
Yeah, of course. We ain't trying to get you indicted. Yeah,
nah, definitely not.
Nah, man, regardless of any sort. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could be working in full out there talking about crib. I'm putting work, however you want to take this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, nothing was really influential towards the music. You know what I'm saying? I really felt like I was in my own bubble at one time because like other kids that play, everybody playing football in the schoolyard, I was playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? So while everybody over here doing little shit, I'd be the only one just rapping. So nobody really also, besides like my cousin, he was more influenced me, but nothing really with gang. Gang really wasn't big influential. Snoop, that's pretty much it.
I got you. So what made you finally get like, because of you rapping, you always been into the music. What made you get into battle rap?
Like I said, now shout out to my cousin Bobby. Bobby used to come outside. When I was about 10, 11 years old, he used to bring outside all the boxing gloves outside and have everybody boxing, or the youngins, everybody had to box. We used to go out there boxing. Then he started bringing a little karaoke machine with a little microphone and trying to make everybody rap. And I just watching him, like, I was just like, yo, this shit fire. Like, I just love this shit. And then we talking back in the time when Fight Club and all this shit going on, like, I just love battle rap. So it was just like, nah, a lot of shit was pretty much it though. That's it. I just started doing it from then and I just loved it. Every week I was going to somebody else's block, battling somebody. I was the youngin' who everybody wanted to go against. And it was just, I fell in love with the feeling, the culture. And then from then on, it was just over. DVDs, and then I think the rest is pretty much self-explanatory.
What was your first on-camera battle?
My first on-camera battle was against Amazing on Concrete Animals in 2011, I want to say, or late 2010 almost.
Amazing what? Amazing D-Boy?
Nah, just Amazing. He never battled after that.
Okay.
He had a tryout. It was a tryout, and he never came back after that one.
Got you. I think we got the background. So go ahead, Mercy.
Okay. Well, shit. Let's get started with FT Dub. Was this a thing that started before battle rap or after you got into battle rap?
Before battle rap, definitely before battle rap.
Okay. And who's all the members? Let's start with the members that was there before battle rap.
As far as the members that was there before, you might have seen some of them on camera. A lot of the times that you see anybody standing behind me that's not a rapper is FD Dub. So it's like I could mention 30 dudes. It's just not. You're not gonna know who they are regardless. But shout out to my whole FD Dub Midwest side. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my niggas on 102 Deuce. Shout out to the 10-2. Shout out to my niggas from Harmon, Knickerbocker. It's literally whole blocks. That's FD Dub. Anywhere I touch the whole block, it'll be FD Dub. Once I get there, you just be like, holy shit. Merch, everybody wearing it. Like, but it started off like, again, about 12, 13 years old. Now I'm just really getting deep with the whole, really rapping all the time. And then from there on, like I said, everybody's always, yo, Murda, we want to hear you rap. They always supporting it and all that. We always go to park, play ball and all of that, but it was a little certain members, certain groups. Shout out to John. It's an older cat, man. That's like my big bro. So I'm like, shout out to John. He always believed in me and told me, yo, promise, yo, you keep sticking to this shit, you're going to do it. And I was just really against, because I was in a hard time in life as far as, like, I was facing 5 years for a gun charge and all of that. Like everything was against me. I felt like everything was against me at 14 and all that. So I just felt like, oh, fuck the world, we fuck by it. At the end of the day, like, the fake friendship, the politics, no matter what goes on in life, life is life. You know what I'm saying? You can hate life, but you can't hate living. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck the world, we fuck by it.
Okay. Okay, so let me ask you this. The first league that I remember you battling on was Spittaz. How did you get there?
First league I battled on was Concrete Animals with DNA on 14th Street in Union Square, 2000, like I said, 11 around that time. I had about 4 battles on there. The DNA fake stopped doing the league shit, but he had picked already around a specific 5 out of everybody in the league.
Okay.
Me, Prof AC, Prophecy, Assassin, Balls McVeigh, and he had, I think at this time, somebody else. I don't really recall. He also disappeared. And then from there, even though DNA stopped the leagues, we stood out, being that DNA co-signed us already. So then Bloody Knuckles had reached out, and that's how we had then started chopping up business. And I slid over there and I battled D Skrills, if I'm correct, and then Young Skills. And then from then on, swung up to the trap house, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because even me, I never got full clarification as to why y'all left Spittaz. So what happened over there that led to y'all really like leaving?
But then that league still around or no?
Nah.
Oh no, right?
Then they just fold, period.
Yeah, they folded. They folded. But this was after everybody had left from there. They were still going for a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, this more or less it was Prez got into a situation with Bloody Knuckles. So with that being said, I guess the situation was to the point where he felt offended from whatever it was. I really don't remember what it was. I just know it was really shining light, and the old man felt some type of way and decided to put a public post saying anybody that supports the faculty or whatnot will no longer be part of Bloody Knuckles or Spittaz.
Okay.
So we already seen that and was like, hold on, this is what we riding now. What you talking about, regardless? So for that being said, it's like, yo, fuck you. And then he felt offended that we said, fuck him. Like, you wilding out. You made the post before we actually all knew about it. Like, we ain't know about this shit. Prez didn't even tell us that y'all had an argument to that point. Like, he ain't even think it was that serious until we seen the post and was like, oh, yeah, fuck y'all over there.
Okay. Okay. So I remember it was our first last man standing event. And Prez was supposed to battle Hussein. And he said that he couldn't do it because he had URL coming up. So he's like, yo, I got my man, Jay Murda, who he got a couple battles on Spittaz. He want to come make his debut on the track. So what made you make the decision to pretty much take Prez's spot in that battle and come rock out with us?
Versus Hussein, right?
Yeah.
That was, I mean, besides the fact already that y'all was definitely buzzed up. And we talking about, New York. This is, again, trap. I don't know how to explain this. This is pretty much knowledge to the public. I was cooking up already. Besides the fact it was like bloody, once we made that decision, I really ain't, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I grew in this battle shit when definitely at those times, like, my mom wasn't really on making the, like, strategic moves. I was just moving like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, it don't matter. Then Prez is like, no, like, keep battling, like, take this a little more serious. Like, I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, I'm gonna try to get you with the trap. When he did that, it was just like, all right, like, now to me, again, it's just a battle. And he's like, look at bigger thing. Bro, look, you got like niggas like Daylight versus Excel on this card going on. You know what I'm saying? You got this. I'm like, yeah, you right. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, Trap got a crazy card right now. So I'm actually proud to be on, happy to be on this shit. So I'm like, I gotta put on. Then from the feedback, the reaction, the business that we had, also everything was just smooth and it didn't feel like none of the fuck shit we had going on in the show. So we were headed to.
Okay. And one of the go ahead, Peso.
Yeah, before we go on, before I forget, I noticed you and Prez always got like a love-hate relationship. Like, y'all niggas fall out like every 6 months. Like, I mean, y'all good now?
I mean, we good in the sense of like, I don't wish it to all be good, like, do a thing, but we'll talk, we'll none of that shit. Like, he went his way, I went my way.
What's some of the things, and if it's a no comment thing, I understand. I know some shit is personal, but what's some of the things that gets in the way of? Because I think both y'all incredibly dope, and I've always liked the way y'all bounced off each other paws. You know what I mean? But what's some of the things that gets in the way of y'all just continuing to be cool?
Well, I just feel like I was lied to after so many years. You feel me? Situations that happened multiple times where I probably didn't realize it until the 10th time. That was like, yo, things ain't what it seemed.
Right.
And I was just tired of dealing certain shit, man. It was more of just everything, man. Like, it was just tarnishing the brand at a certain point when you got bloggers now talking about FDW takes deposits, but you ain't never get that from nobody in FDW but just players. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now it's becoming a problem because now, again, we all reflect off each other, like you said. So it's like you're not causing, and you being somebody who's in such light, you're not setting a great example by the new younger dudes and members that we have. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like when we speak on things, it's not registering. Like you're not. I don't know, man. He just didn't want to change up, and I felt like it was just
time. Yeah.
For the brand, it was definitely a better decision.
The same values, morals, and principles you got. You feel like he wasn't standing on those.
His principles, I feel like a man should have, and he wasn't standing on.
Fact. Nah, that's real shit right there. Fact. All right, go ahead, Mercy.
Okay. One of the things I do want to ask about the whole press thing was that how did you feel about the feedback just in terms of y'all two sound alike or whatever, you know, everybody was saying, like, you know, the similarities and everything. People were saying.
Thought that though.
Huh?
I never thought that though.
Me neither. They have completely different content, but the feedback from the people, for some reason, was always that it was always saying that Jay Murda took Prez style. But then you have people saying that Prez took Murda style. But I never thought either one of them sounded alike. So what in Murda? What would you say? What was that like? Who came first?
I was in the game first.
In terms of in battle rap, like as far as rapping and y'all styles and everything like that, like who was rapping first? Was it one teaching the other, coaching the other, or?
Prez was familiar with who I was before anything when we first met. You know what I'm saying? I already had about good little 6-7 battles in already.
Stop you right there, Murda. I don't want to do that because I feel like we're trying to paint a false narrative. Like, okay. Them niggas, regardless of what people were saying, them niggas clearly got their own individual styles, yo.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, y'all two noticed that from the beginning. I was just more especially letting know from the beginning how we first met. Like, this is to let niggas know, even with him knowing who I was, whatever show. Nobody ever wrote for nobody. Nobody ever was like coaching. I can't even say like specifically coaching each other because it's again the faculty kind of bonded quicker than battle shit. Like as I told before, we all met. It was something I just had to tell everybody. I don't want to be friends at events. I'm not with the whole friendly shit. We only see each other at events. If we talking about we gonna be this thing, the faculty, we should be constantly working every day, linking up, see how niggas is living, no niggas governments, what mothers is like, all that type. We'll pull up to your block. It's like we gotta move like a family. So with that being said, we all rapped with each other. So like subconsciously, you just how can I get inspired by certain things, and certain things just could sound similar at a time, but you could never say mannerisms of any sort, or people were just running with this narrative mainly. And
the same
Norbs made a post.
Nothing is the same.
Norbs made a post. And Norbs made a post, I think around the time which really pushed it was around a little bit right after True Mozzie battle. And I think they was pushing like, yo, check this Murda kid out, check this Murda kid out. And he was like, I like him, but he sounds like too much like Prez. And from then, you already know how that go, being at the level where he was to speak on such for battle rap. People started running with that shit like, oh yeah. Norbs said it, oh yeah, it gotta be true. So they kept pushing that shit, but I never let it bother me. Old shadows disappear at a certain time of the day. So it was like, why would I be mad? My man's is also just eating. Fuck it, nigga. If you can run with this style to whatever they claim that is mine, and you running with, like, what I started more or less is just like, I feel like, was just the bondage of uniting us and keeping us together. The faculty.
I feel like the faculty was dope. I feel like y'all pretty much was one of the first battle rap crews that I personally came across in battle rap. Why ultimately that didn't work?
Times in life started having people just getting distant, which was understandable. Some to better, some just, you know what I'm saying? People was getting separated. We wasn't around each other because everybody move out, do what they got to do. You know, at the time, President moved to PA, you know what I'm saying? So others was just going through jail problems and shit. So in and out of jail. So it was just kind of just, the faculty was still alive. it just kind of, I don't even know how to say it. We never really cut the faculty, never made a post saying the faculty done. It just kind of, I think it kind of really just blended naturally into being like FD Dub itself. Like if you now see FD Dub, you automatically think the faculty and more. You know what I'm saying? And more now. Like, so, but faculty still the faculty. All I can say is yeah, like if we say uniting the faculty, I can never say that prayers can't be involved in that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, as far as my personal life, I'm all right, man. I'm all right without the kid.
All right, I got you, man. Shout to my nigga Assassin, man. That's my nigga. I run into my nigga in the Bronx all the time, yo. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Mercy.
All right. What was the battle, or at least the moment that led to you getting your first PG? Was it the True Mozzie battle?
Yeah, I think I think the NASDAQ Nest was like right before that also. So I think that just like the NASDAQ Nest was causing the most. I think really when I came to the trap, it was good performances I was playing on. So it was like the buzz was coming quick, but definitely the True Mozzie might have been the stamp. Like, oh yeah, this kid really like gets in the bag.
It's still one of my personal trap favorites. That's in my top 5. I think I put that in my top 5. When
yeah,
I put that in my top 5, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's talk about that battle, man. Because I had no idea. And this is like, I got to tip my hat to Genius and No Mercy. Because he put that together. I had no idea that was going to be what it was. I didn't even know y'all niggas knew each other. That shit had a little bit of everything in it. You know what I mean? You was sick dog that day. A lot of people don't know that. You was sick as shit. Yeah, you came to me at the door and you looked like a fucking shell of a man, my nigga. Like you could tell you was sick.
Pale
like,
as hell. Pale.
Because Murda usually Murda's usually upbeat, ready to go. But that day, you could tell he just wasn't feeling good. Like, you know what I mean? But he still put on a classic fucking performance, yo. You know what I mean? Take us through that day, man. What was it like, you know, just going into that battle, man? Did you know it was going to be as heated as it was?
Nah, man. I mean, the whole feeling, like the way you put it, especially as far as the whole day, and then the way it started, him trolling, then it was getting personal between that, where I just didn't like that shit at that time. Then being that I wanted to put on because he was talking so much shit. And then I come the day of and here go, I got the flu, put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't the flu, it was just high cold fever, it was just bad. So I was just like, I can't let my niggas down. And putting on that it was more or less at a time when it was trap versus We Go Hard. Like I was representing for the trap. So it was like, nah, Jordan with the flu game. That's how that ended out. But then I didn't expect him to do as good as he did. But again, I think just it comes to that third round where it just shows there the different levels. Like it's more than just rapping, punching, and other things. You know what I'm saying? But the battle was really personal in life to me because it really changed and like things around us out of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like he had problems when he came out this shit and had to go deal with certain things with niggas on the block after that feel certain way, but they wouldn't try to do something. But they feel like he should have popped or did some crazy shit. But technically, if we speaking on the third round, when I said, it's y'all niggas' job to make sure they see me. It's my niggas' job to make sure they see me. Anything I said about his dead homie, I never disrespected the dead homie. I was just familiar with the man, and I said the other man shouldn't be around certain things, and everybody else feel like he should have did something. But then again, the same people that say this are around me, and nothing's happening.
So it became some Brooklyn shit.
It really came some crazy Brooklyn shit. So it came some Brooklyn shit, and that's when I was fucking with True, and I was like, yo, the niggas around you really fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? These niggas basically want you to jump out the window for some shit that they're not doing themselves. So we basically came back at them niggas, and FD Dub, that's what True, man. True's my brother, man. Ever since that battle, man, True became my brother, man.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. So your first PG I was there for was against Stebo from Spit That Heat. First of all, how did that battle get set up?
Man, yo, and I didn't know about Stebo until that battle was set up, cause I never heard of him or whatnot, and then but shit, I guess the PG call, just when they was like, yo, Stebo, like I said, I didn't know who the fuck that was, honestly.
It was Norbs that hit you? It was Norbs that hit you?
Yeah, Norbs had reached out And I was calling P. P was really the one. P reached out. I apologize. P was the one that had hit me up. And
P was
like,
around at that time?
Yeah, P been around. P was just very headed. P was like, right, P's name used to be Pepe Le Pew on Twitter, like some shit like that. And that's what he used to actually make. He used to make like, what would you call it, Mercy? When he used to make, remember how
like little fan made flyers and stuff
of artists, of different artists and rappers, and I had J Murda, and I had a PG with like the Brooklyn Bridge behind it. Had frames with some PX shit. And, like that shit was crazy, yeah. But yeah, P been out, been back there since then.
I got you. Yo, let me ask you a question, man. Do you feel like Norbs just wasn't seeing something in you?
I can't say that technically because how could I say? After the all right, cool. I'm coming back a little bit. What was it exactly the battle? Because he was definitely after Big Hand. Norbs hit me like, yo, listen, yeah, we gonna fuck with you. It's like, times before it was just a time where there was too much of a similarity. But now things is clear and we see it and we gonna push. But I just feel like people just are opportunists when they try to take advantage of a person at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? They might feel like I was gonna feel weaker at that time, being that I wanted fame and I didn't. Like, I'm trying to be rich in this shit, not trying to be famous, honestly.
But you was hot on RBE, I believe, before that hand battle, right?
Yeah, I just battled JC a week before this shit. I only had a week to battle for Big Hand right after PG. There was
okay. Right, niggas that said Murda in that battle, right? That was the judge shit.
Yeah, so yeah, well, I was on
that was the
JC Daylight. Was it Daylight?
Right?
Right, my fault, Pace. What you said?
What? I said, what battle was the judge battle? That was the JC battle, right?
Yeah, JC. It was the JC battle.
That's when they were judging it, right?
Yep.
You hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, we get you.
The JC battles when they judging them, right?
Yeah, that's when they judged them. Yeah, that's Writer's Block versus
Hello.
Oh. You don't hear me yet? I'm answering y'all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear both of y'all.
I had Peso and you
too. Say that.
He did.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Nah, you were saying the JC battle was the one that was judged.
I said, yeah. Team Homie versus Writer's Block.
Okay. So what you never got caught up in that whole wave of just like the whole URL versus RBE, like they wasn't reluctant to book you or nothing because you had been on RBE?
They what?
They wasn't reluctant to book you because you had been on RBE? Because it was the time where
they sent out the contract and all of that. Listen, when I battled Big Hand to speak on shit like this things, they hit me and was like, listen, we just want you to put on. You do your thing on this one that you've been doing. We're gonna fuck with you heavy. With that being said, it was like, all right, cool. I got the contract. When they gave me this contract, my shit, I don't know. As far as all that 360 deal that it was giving everybody else's shit, my shit wasn't like that. I mean, I negotiated a couple of things and things was very well. The issue was when they decided to say, what was you going to be putting on? And being that, again, I was battling at just RBE at this time. All right, man. So they told me you're going to have to battle at your league 4 times and 4 times for URL. But it's the only places you can battle at. So I said, all right, I put RBE. They had sent it to me signed first. So once I get this shit signed, it's done. Ain't no nothing else. They kind of reneged on that whole contract though. But it's
because you had put RBE as your home league?
Yeah, because I put RBE as the home league, and they asked me, they was like, yo, what happened? I thought Trap was your home league. They was like, I said, technically, what's the home league? And they said, the league you started at. I said, I started at Concrete Animals.
Right. Let's be clear on something. This is the part of the game I like when people get into this whole what's your home league shit, because the Trap, this is one thing I've always said, the Trap is a development platform. You know what I mean? Like, this is a platform we come to put in your work, and we try our best to work with you to get you to that next level. That's what we do here.
Good. If you,
You know what I mean?
good,
We
you
not
it can feel like home, but if you don't do good, nigga, this should be
yeah,
a hell
it
for
could
you.
definitely. No, definitely. And listen, we fuck with everybody that fuck with us. Don't ever get that twisted. Like, you know what I mean? You rock with us, we rock with you. But we not stepping in nobody like, yo, yeah, wave this flag over here and this trap mafia and like, we ain't doing all that. You know
And
what I mean?
I feel we was all on that same page, Spatial, because I think at that time, We Go Hard was the only league ever really where everybody there was just had like a motto for the league and was just repping on. Trap with the trap shit. And that was just like who battle hit say trap shit. But we, as y'all said, y'all was developing artists from all over that. They might have came from other leagues. They come here, it was never like, yo, you from the trap now, or you can't battle at your league no more. Y'all never did that.
Never. Me personally, I've never had that conversation with nobody. I've actually told niggas, keep repping whatever league you came from, keep repping that, because this ain't the place for that. This is the place you come to work out, get your weight up, and go on to bigger and better things. That's what this is for. You know what I mean? This ain't the rep your league spot, or we don't do all that. You know what I mean? Like I said, what's understood don't need to be said. You know what I mean? Murda's family and a lot of niggas is family. We all know that. You know what I mean? But in terms of, yo, when niggas say, yo, what's your home league, you're more than welcome to have a spot at the trap, but it's not necessary. You know what I mean? Like, we don't feel no way about it if you don't put us as your home league, because we always looking to develop new talent. You know what I mean? So let's be like, I just like to get that clear, because I hate that false narrative when people be like, yo, who's trap, who's not trap. Me, I don't get into all that shit. I don't.
Yeah, like we know who the fuck is trap. That shit, that don't change nothing. That's like that shit ain't gonna change nothing. It's trap for life. You know that shit.
But let's not skip over the fact that
but
when you put RBE as that home league, they was like, no sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to get back to right now. So more or less now, like how they felt on that, it was like, I'm looking at it like, what would I put? And it's like, even I know putting RBE was gonna be a problem. I knew that. The point was like, damn, right now, RBE.
So you was just asshole.
What happened?
So basically, Murda, you was just being an asshole.
Nah, because like I said, it was like, I feel like this shit was public knowledge. But the fact, if you really wanted to say, what's my home league, or if y'all in tune with a person that y'all decided to put into y'all company or business, y'all would be familiar with the work that he's put in. So you would know that I came from Concrete Animals. Then I went to Spittaz. Then I went to Trap. So my whole life, what I would consider myself was just a man moving strategic to know what's best for him. So I never decided to claim anything, because it was like, whatever's doing and providing and making the best, that's who I'm gonna fuck with. They working with me, I'm gonna work with them. And the trap was putting on and giving me the plates I needed, and like I said, it did, to the point where I got a PG there. Now we got the point later on, but I battled so many names on RBE, but they giving me the plates I need. So you giving me all these plates, and I'm like, I know y'all gonna have an issue with this, but this shit's signed already. So if I write my name on this, there's nothing you can do, honestly, being that it's a contract. Signed, RBE. They came back to me, was like, hold on. Remember he said before battles, we can't do that. You put RBE. So we're going to allow you to do 1 battle a year for them and 4 for us. Well, I'm like, all right, if that's the case, you know what? I chopped it up with ARP, spoke about the shit. ARP kept it real as a man. He said, listen, I'm going to tell you this. All the plays I give you here, all the shit we chopped about here, that's what I'm gonna do for you. But what I can't do for you is give you the views that they get. So now, if it's on you, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, you want to see what it's like, And I was like, yo, you know what? We're gonna see what this is about. So I just went over there, and then I think we sitting out for
this is very interesting, and this is definitely free game for a lot of battle rappers. Can y'all hear me clear? Because I'm on my other phone right now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So what? Okay, so ultimately, y'all come to an agreement? Yes or no? Ultimately, at the end of all of that, do you and URL come to an agreement?
We never came to an agreement.
Oh, never came to an agreement. So the contract was null and void.
No, I apologize. Yeah, the agreement after he said 1 battle. Yeah, now you can only have 1 battle, and they said yes. The agreement was you'll have 4 battles for URL within 2 years. 4 battles in 2 years, and each year for 2 years, so that's 8 battles, and then 1 battle for ARP. So that's 2 battles for those 2 years.
So that's the agreement, right? So everybody's clear on the agreement. 4 and 1.
Yeah.
What happens next after that?
Sitting out. I had the Ty-Law battle. They didn't drop that. And then I'm just sitting out for mad long. And then life hits where you just can't wait around and sit for shit. And ARP hits you up with a bag and also a big name. It's hard to turn it down. What's up, Uncle? Is the crab there?
Are you talking to them like, yo, what's going on? We got an agreement. What's up? I'm waiting for my next battle. What's up? Like, are you asking questions? Like,
yeah, of course. I can only tell you how many banned and some Born Legacies and all of that. And even at times, I felt like they were just throwing these opponents that wasn't nothing. Like I said, they owed, so they had. I felt like they had a bunch of people with contracts they owed. They owed him 4, they owe him 3, they owe him 2, they owe him 1. Just match him up. So it just things that didn't make sense. It was like y'all look scrambled at this point. Y'all look scrambled up. Y'all, and when I say no, it seems like y'all take it personal. So now y'all don't want, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, I felt like there was too much other shit going on. So I did what was best for me and started traveling the world to get into the bag.
I got you. So what's in terms of contracts, what's some of the advice you would give some of these new kids if they are presented a contract?
Listen, just know what you're signing. Know what you're signing. Don't over be excited because some people just get a contract for the first time. The word contract makes sense. Know what you're signing. Negotiate your contract. Read that, man. Really, how I feel, as far as you're talking a contract, only contract I think should be done in battle rap is deposits.
It's a fact. It's a fucking fact. All right, go ahead, Mercy.
Okay. Let me ask you this, because at one point you were getting a little bit of flack for just some of the things you were doing in battles, such as like burping in Flo's face, you pulling out your phone, taking pictures and stuff like that. What led you to start doing that kind of shit during battle?
Murda, the first nigga to ever go live in a battle.
Facts, man. Really, I don't know. I just really had this battle shit in my head was just like something like, it's not friendly. It's not supposed to be friendly. Like, yeah, niggas is too friendly. Some people, that's what happened with the Staccz situation was this going around, like people take the term of we was cool too, like, no, because I gave you a handshake doesn't mean we friends. You reached out. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And you cool enough to give a deck to, but you, come on, like, that don't mean we friends. So being that we battling with everybody, I'm really not just lyrically trying to fuck you up, bro. I'm trying to just fuck you up and know I don't care. Sometimes I don't premeditate nothing I ever did. Nothing I ever did was premeditated. Ever. I never planned when I go there, I'm gonna do this. I was just there.
So when you walk behind the nigga, you made him turn around and think you was there. That was the spur of the moment.
Yo, that's one of my favorite joints.
How could you plan that? It's like you don't go into the court and says I'm gonna cross over left, right, and he's gonna fall. No, right. You move a certain way, and in my head I'm like, why do you lean like? Oh, I could dead. Shame guard, caught him, neck broke. Shit was nasty from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really was unprofessional. It was unprofessional, and due time, I definitely was getting a lot of flack off that shit, and I had to wake up off that shit.
Okay. So
hold on. Let me ask this real quick though, Murda. Are there like unwritten rules in battle rap?
At this point, yeah.
Okay.
At this point, yeah.
So when, let me ask you this, man. As a nigga who like invented the trolling niggas on stage, when is it going too far? Because that's like a big question in battle rap right now. Like, when is it going too far? So like, when do you think things are going too far? Because not to cut you off, because I'm not gonna lie. shit with you and True got a little heated for a little minute there. When I'm like, all right, let me get a little closer to this stage just in case some shit pop off. You know what I mean? So it's like when cause you know what it is, man. Let's talk about it real quick. I feel like shit done got so sensitive. You know what I mean? Because you know, coming from the trap,
I like that term. It got sensitive, very sensitive.
It has, man. Because you know, in the trap, man, niggas used to say some shit to each other, yo. We done had some real professional niggas in the trap because it takes a lot to maintain your composure through some of this shit that has been said in that small ass room, yo.
Thanks.
For real.
I don't think we seen somebody drink somebody else's water though.
Oh man, that's crazy, yo. But so Murda, is there such thing as going too far in battle rap?
Nah. And the reason why I say no is very lightly. Yes and no, and it's hard because I don't want to contradict myself, but it's almost like I have to, and this might be the only time, and I'm gonna explain why. Because going too far changes with every person. There's people out here that might get slapped and do nothing. You didn't go far enough. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so that's allowed. Some people might allow you to give them some taps on the chest. Some people might allow you to give them a bump or not. And then it goes to that unwritten rule that I said, that it's like, you have to know these unwritten rules of respect, the morals. If you don't got them, and it's like, but I don't think
Murda. You had a whole half a round about a nigga dead homie.
Yeah. But again, no.
So how would you react with some of the stuff that you do? How would you react if somebody else was doing it to you?
I love this, man. Look, at that time in my life, I would have never been battle rapping again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been dead. I would have just off the scene, popped off. It would have been dead. Nobody's booking me. Maybe if then. But like I said, that was a serious. I went to the hood. It would have got to the hood. It would have been different in the hood. It should have been bad. It would have been really, like, this is why I started thinking when I grew up, like, you lose when you act impulsive. Winners thought about how the victory's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
So for you, it's like everything's a go.
Everything's a go. That's how I feel. That's how honestly I feel. Like, the unwritten rule, bro. You shouldn't be talking about niggas dead homies. I do it because I push buttons. Don't do it because don't try this at home, kids. You feel me? That when you ask me, don't try this
you gotta
at
put
home.
a disclaimer before it's battle.
Yeah, that's all. I gotta
not try this at home.
So, but I can't sit here and lie to you like I don't be wrong. You understand? I don't change the fact that I be wrong. Sometimes, oh man, see, I done seen when J2 did that shit though. Sometimes, yeah, there is a going too far. Again, that's why I said it's gonna be the only time you're gonna catch me contradicting myself, bro. This is hard with this shit. Just know what you sign up for.
I got you. All right.
Know what you sign up for. If you're gonna talk about nigga dead homie, be ready for some type of shit. That's all I know, because that's the unwritten rule. If you gotta do it.
What I'm trying to figure out is, like, how you writing this shit and you like, yo, I'm really about to go say this shit. Like,
I feel like it would not be me if I didn't. If I thought about it now, then fuck it, I want to say. That means we not cool. Again, the friendly shit, we not cool.
Right.
It can go whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now, the objective of this whole sport to this point is really to have the toughest skin in the world. You know what I'm saying?
So hold on. So Murda, let me ask you this, right? 25K on the line for you. You in a tournament, 25K on the line. You pulling out all stops.
25K, yeah, I'm everything. Everything. I'm telling you, I'm gonna give you. Y'all gonna have epiphanies with your ancestors at this point. Y'all gonna really be out here. Y'all gonna relive one more moment with them. I'm bringing everybody from the dead back. I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. For the battle rappers, I will not. Listen, I won't. I promise.
I got you.
I promise I won't.
So since we on the 25K topic. How you feel about that rider, that second round against Mike P? What was your thoughts about that?
It was clean. It was dope. It was dope. I mean, I feel just Mike P just didn't act accordingly the way he was supposed to. But I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought it was dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? Just when it shows that it bothered him, it became effective. Now
and to me, that's when he lost. You know what I mean? Truthfully, listen, we're gonna talk. Battle rap is the only place I've ever been where niggas act like getting pussy is a big deal. I've never seen, like, I've never been in, like, yo, my nigga. I've never been in the hood with my niggas. We sit on the block talking about the pussy we got. I never, like, we don't talk about that, my nigga. Like, that's nothing to, getting pussy is just like putting on your shoes, my nigga. That's nothing to talk about, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, battle rap is the only place where it's like, niggas getting around and like, yo, check it out, y'all. I got some pussy. like, that shit is just crazy to me. Like, what is there to talk about? Now, like Murda said, you give it credit or you give it credence when you react to it and when you show that it's bothering you. That's when you give it, you know what I mean? That's when you give it any type of credibility. But other than that, and another thing, we'll keep it all the way funky, man. Y'all niggas do not get no points for fucking these whack-ass battle rap bitches. All jokes aside. Yo. Listen, it ain't no IG models. It ain't no bad. Like, come on. Y'all niggas do not get no points for fucking these whack-ass block battle rap bitches, yo. That shit ain't nothing to brag about, my nigga.
It's just like, in general, it's just you don't brag about shit anyway. It ain't nothing to just...
I mean, listen, real niggas don't kiss and tell. That's what I was always taught.
Yeah.
So it's like, the shit niggas be like saluting in this game be crazy. But the only thing
But look,
like
it's 25K on the line now.
No, I hear that. I hear that.
But look, that only goes back to what we said. It was his reaction. The problem wasn't even about him kissing and telling. For 25K, we know the entertainment part is cool. The shock value for the people is gonna be crazy. But again, only if he makes it look like it bothers him.
That you a pussy at the end shit was the only thing that mattered. The fact that he did that at the end, yeah.
Facts.
Because if he would have just kept it moving, it wouldn't have meant nothing, you know. Like, who get, like, yo, my nigga, do you Murda? We've all been in around women in our lives. Do we give a fuck about who they fucked before us?
Oh no, I don't fuck with shit before.
The fuck, like.
Nope. Give it a buck. Me and my wife never had that discussion. Like, never.
My nigga, it's nothing to talk about because it's some shit you don't have no control over.
It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
It don't even matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's
completely.
The part, like I said. But, you know, battle rap is about narratives. Like, niggas want to go with whatever the more juicier narrative is, and I get that. But at the end of the day, if it's a nigga she piped before the Mike P nigga, who gives a fuck, yo? Like, honestly, who gives a fuck, yo? Now, if he fucked while they was married, that's a totally different ball game. But if it's something
that'd have been crazy.
Yeah, but if it's a nigga that she fucked before they walked down the aisle, nigga, what is there to even talk about? Now the question is, can you fuck now? That's the question. If you can fuck now, then yeah, you can talk that shit. But if you can't, my nigga, keep it pushing with your DuckTales. Nobody want to hear your war stories, yo.
I mean, shit, they uploaded that clip of I guess Mike P was walking with her past Ryder, and she kind of that smile.
That.
I don't know.
Was funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny.
That was kind of the. You probably still get it.
That was funny. Like, yo, the internet, y'all some heartless motherfuckers on the internet, yo.
They went and found everything, son.
And I can almost guarantee you it was No Mercy who found that shit and put that shit on the internet.
Yeah, man. Nope, I have nothing to do with that. Y'all know who I've been going on lately.
Yo, it's like, yo, but it'd be crazy because it's like the niggas, the bitches, these niggas be going crazy about this bitch. I wouldn't even pull my dick out to piss on.
That's like you said, they get no cheese. A lot of these niggas ain't never had no bun. They really got to relive their high school years through battle rap. Like, got another chance to try to be cool. And what's crazy is that the little exposure that they get, you should be happy for a little 1,000 views that you first came cracking these views, like, of course, but y'all let them shits get to y'all head crazy. And then y'all get the opportunity to take a picture with one of these females. Here y'all go. A lot of these niggas give hugs to them and claim they already smashed. And it's like, why you get dick for this?
Yo, my nigga, listen, yo.
Not even worth it.
Hey, anyway, let's move on before I start talking some shit, man. Go ahead.
One of the things you have brought up, Murda, you know, we was talking about the whole trolling, was the Staccz thing. Man, have you been in the headlines lately, causing a whole bunch of drama in that kid's life? Let's start from the beginning, man. When did you first meet Staccz?
Smoked them.
When did you first meet him?
Hey, yo, I received a Facebook call and denied it, but the volume now is coming out the phone. Is there a way I could come, like, what do I do? Like, hang up, call right back, come back into the video?
Yeah, just go out and click the link again. It'll bring you back in.
All right, let me see. Unmute. Hello?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's the same thing. I just want to see if I can unmute it and work. I'm gonna leave it.
Go out and come back in. Stay
We done touched
tuned.
on some dope topics.
Yes, this one is good. Yo, we all over the place on this interview.
I know. But yo, it's just so much going on. Like,
right.
You know, Murda, one of them niggas, he got a lot of history in this game, man. He got a whole lot of stuff that he can go into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But y'all, I want to tell y'all niggas, man, stop. Y'all niggas look crazy the way y'all be talking about shit that don't even need to be talked about, man. Like, I know a lot of y'all niggas is cornballs, but you don't got to show it every 5 minutes, my nigga. Like,
For
you know
real.
Yo, let's get it.
We back.
All right, cool. So, yeah, what I was asking was, when did you first meet Staccz?
What was that? I think I don't even recall, bro. I don't even remember if I met him before the fucking Ciroc battle. I think I did. Did I meet him at? Was it the Hussein battle? Was he at the Hussein battle?
I don't think so. I don't think he was around.
That was the first message he ever wrote to me. Was like, yo, you killed Hussein. So he must have. That had to be after that. I don't even remember, bro. It's not even something to remember. I don't know.
He didn't come around. He didn't come around probably till we got like back at Funkadelic, and I remember
Right.
I remember Mercy had brought him around, and then
like Magic and when Wally Doc was Magic every time and all of that.
Yeah, shout to Wally. Magic still locked up?
Yeah, free Wally.
Yeah, free Wally.
Free Wally, definitely. Stacc's first battle was on remember when Jims was supposed to battle Clean Paper and we did like a makeup card? I think we like missed some battles. Mm-hmm. Staccz was added to that card.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, that was the first card we had.
That's when he came over.
That card. When was that card?
This was, I believe, June or July of 2014. Because the Ciroc battle was on the Jims and Shotgun Sugar card.
August 10th.
Yeah, man, and we gonna keep it funky. Like, I listen, Staccz is a little kid to me, so I don't even like that's a nigga I'll never go back and forth. He a little boy to me, but we gonna be real, man. He came around after he felt like he didn't have nowhere else to go. He came to us with the puppy dog eyes. Yo, we go hard, not fucking with me. What's his crew name? I forgot his crew name.
He was in the cakes.
Yeah, them niggas not fucking with me. Yo, I need somewhere to be. And me and Mercy really embraced the nigga, yo. Like, we was like, all right.
Genuinely. He came real genuine, humble, and like real Staccz.
I still got the messages in my inbox of the nigga like, yo, I'm so grateful for y'all niggas. Like, if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't have nowhere to go. Like, real shit. So it's like,
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? To see like a nigga just like jump out the window, like that'd be crazy to me. But that's just battle.
Look how crazy it go now. So again, now this battle that you claimed that would be saying that I met him was on that clean paper gym shit. That was around June, July. My first message from him was July 14, when he's asking me, when he say, what's up, yo, you fucks with Shane up. So I met him that one time at that event. He hit me up. There's no relations to me and him where he claiming that we was cool sparring, having such rapper reports that he claimed that we was having. None at all. We was not cool. So now everybody he claimed he wasn't fucking with when he did come to the track, he ended up being with anyway. The boy was just really like all over the place, and we knew that from the beginning. So look, again, he said I had nowhere to go. Thank y'all for taking me over here. And y'all first, and then you already having niggas trying to write for you your second battle. You are nowhere to go. You are nobody to go anywhere at this point. That's why niggas wasn't fucking with you.
Yeah, because I remember there was rumors of the ghostwriting shit even before he came and started fucking with us. I think that was one of the reasons why some niggas stopped.
Wasn't one nigga that shot that battle versus Ace the Great? That wasn't in the track?
Yeah, that was in the track.
Yep.
And that's that shit in there.
Yep, and that's when he was talking about the ghostwriting shit there, right?
Right.
Yeah, because I think Piff had put him out there first.
Said I ain't never write for you, and Staccz said facts.
I think Piff was the first one that put him out there for asking for bars.
But one thing we've learned as of recent is that J Murda keeps every file.
Every last one.
Facts. Ain't nothing to be deleted. I don't understand niggas goofy as shit.
I feel like Murda has a folder with your name on it somewhere. If you had to jump out the window one day. You know what I mean?
Yo, it was crazy as that. Who said this the other day? Niggas said, yo, Murda, I feel like you right now, and y'all, you and Show Off, y'all just going around quietly trying to assassinate everybody. Y'all really taking this 2020 expose everybody thing a little too serious.
So let's ask this. As far as the battle itself getting booked, first off, how did it get set up?
No. Oh yeah, my fault. Go ahead. I'm gonna write this down. I don't want to forget because he just brought up some shit. But go ahead. No, it was booked on Kill Switch, right?
Yes, sir.
Shout to my nigga. Shout
Bless.
to my nigga. What's his name?
That's Bless.
Bless. Shout to my nigga Bless. You always show love.
But yeah, how did you get approached with that battle? Did Staccz ask for you?
Yeah.
He asked to battle you?
Yes. It came, Bless called, this how it started. Bless hit my line, said, yo, oh, you want to battle Staccz? He said, I'm throwing names at Staccz. Staccz said he mentioned he want to battle you. And then I was like, Staccz said he want to battle me? And he was like, yeah. I was like, sure? He said, yeah. I said,
you gotta ask, are you sure? Because you know what's waiting in the background. So you gotta be like, yo, is he sure he wants to do this?
Is that when you remember you had the folder with his name on it in the stash?
He always had that label to me. I never got rid of the fact that he had ghostwriters. A lot of niggas brush that off. I never brushed that off. Like, that to me is a big thing. It's battle rap. This isn't music, the industry. You don't write performances and songs for niggas to sing rap. This is battle rap. You have to fight with your weapons.
Murda, this man is trying to go on with his life, and you got his crew pressing him on online streaming platforms, Murda.
Yeah, that shit went crazy, huh? That shit was dope, right?
So let me ask you this: what led to you putting the screenshots out? Why a day before the battle? Like, I'm pretty sure y'all was locked in long before.
Oh.
Why the day before the battle?
The day of the battle.
The day of, the day of the battle.
Yeah, it was an 8-hour drive. This was one of the times where it was just, I was actually forgetting that the date was coming up. And then I was like, all right, I got to get to it. I finished my round. I had, he had put up a post that I'm on Demon Time. I had a feeling that he was referring to the battle because I knew it was a big thing to him. So,
right.
Of course. And then I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me share this shit. And I said, yo, I'm not showing up to the battle. Instantly commented, yo, you serious? Started calling my phone, messages. I'm not answering. having him going crazy. I'm like, wow, this kid is really pressed on his bed right now. Like, oh, all right. So then Bless called me and like, yo, bro, you just fucking around, right? I'm like, bro, I'm just making him go crazy right now. So I said, I'm gonna call him later. I actually ended up calling him that night. And he like, yo, when you showing up? I said, yeah, I'm showing up, bro. I just had you going stupid, looking crazy. He like, oh, all right, that's it. So you're gonna put on. I don't see you promoting though. That's why I was believing it. I said, I got you. I'm gonna promote though, I promise. So and then the day of the battle, right? Because the day before I heard they was supposed to leave at a certain time to touch in Ohio. See, there's certain things I know that I'm out. But anyway, they en route. So I said, I gotta wait till he touched Cleveland so he don't leave. So once I heard he touched down and the next morning came, we're gonna start this off every hour, a different screenshot. Until I get there. 8 hours of torture for his car ride.
Crazy.
Damn.
So
when you put the first,
looking crazy, his energy was out. I pull up, I got niggas pulling up on me. Yo, what's up, yo? What you on? Like, you tarnishing his life right now. I said his life. It's battle rap. What you talking about? Like, we ain't even cool like that. We should be offended. Like, what are you talking about? We ended up running into him. Boy ain't even want to look at me. He about to twist a whole dread out his head. He just twisted. He looked up with the little, and he put his head back there. I'm like, yo, what's up? You ready? You smirked, laughed, and stood inside the fucking house the whole event until it was time to battle. And when it was time to battle, boy sitting down rocking in the corner by himself, looking like he on crack. You heard?
So let me ask you this, because and this is just something that I noticed, and I know how you are, and I was wondering this myself when they pressed him on caffeine, and he's explaining the whole situation. How did you feel when he started with all that fuck nigga and all that other type of talk? Because I was feeling the way about that.
Well, hold on. Before you even say that, because I didn't see the caffeine shit. What did he say?
Well, he Kayshawn and DNA. This the audience. That's what happened. When Murda started putting the screenshots out, Lex Luthor posted it on Twitter. He posted a screenshot on Twitter.
Just get to the Kayshawn and DNA shit. What happened?
So they got wind of it and they brought him on caffeine. They had him on three-way. Now he was dancing the entire interview. First, he tried to make it seem like, oh, he was like doing stuff for Murda in exchange for the bars, which wasn't true. And just a whole lot of just talking in circles, and he wasn't outright denying it, but he was trying to lighten the blow on what was going on. But at the same time, Kayshawn, hearing that is holes in the story, he's pressing him. He's telling like, yo, this don't sound right. Why would this, it's not adding up. So at one point, Sean had asked him like, yo, why now is this coming out? And Staccz was just on some like, I don't know why. I would put out my screenshots, but I'm not a fuck nigga like him, like, that kind of shit. Like,
okay. So look, so I didn't see I watched the Caffeine live through Kayshawn's live on Caffeine. So I didn't get to see them face to face, and when I heard, I couldn't really hear the other people he was speaking to on the Zoom or whatever was going on. So when I heard Staccz talking, I was also in the chat. So I think I came in after that fuck nigga shit. So before I'm about to battle, I guess it was just for the universe. It wasn't meant, man. I'm grown now, man. So I wasn't supposed to see that shit. My man Smoke like, yo, Vada did an interview and got the Caffeine whole interview with him after that shit. I'm like, yo, I don't really care about none of that shit, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit, bro. Like, let's go get some. I'm about to go shopping or some shit. We shot it out. We dipped out. On my way back after the battle, I watched that shit. In the car ride, I'm like, let me see what this looking like. And I hear him talking like that. That's when I got vexed. And that's when I was like, your energy was totally different. And the crazy part about it is that you spoke like this before you seen me. So then when you see me, there was no energy at all. When y'all see the battle, y'all gonna see the type of shit I was on with him too. Because it wasn't even, I'm just trying to prove that he wasn't like that at all. Then on top of that, he got some nerve. He doing some stupid shit, posting and all that. He deleted the post, but he talking crazy. And it's like,
I know what post you talking about too. The one we spoke about.
Yeah, like he deleted
I seen niggas jumped on it on some, yo, keep it rap because he's talking a little crazy.
Yeah, he talking gang shit like, but boy, what you doing? Like, it's not that serious. It's just a battle. Now you making this shit crazy.
Well, I mean, shit, you smoked him in the battle.
Bad.
The aftermath is technically, I guess he got kicked out of We Go Hard.
Yeah, We Go Hard kicked him out. And that was something they was already talking about before that shit hand. Like, I think this should play minimal.
Ain't him and Chess in the same?
Nah, they kicked him out of that shit. They been kicked him out of that shit.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he not a cake, and none of that shit. He got kicked out of We Go Hard, and I think this is really plays minimum to the decision that they made, honestly.
Okay.
They might have added on, and it might have just sparked something else up, but I still think there's other things that Staccz did, being a fuck nigga, that got him kicked the fuck out of We Go Hard. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, shit. I mean, how do you feel about it still going on? Because I think he was on caffeine maybe like yesterday or the day before, still doing freestyles, throwing shots and shit like that.
I mean, I don't know, man, but he doing what he's supposed to. Like I said, I really ain't care about this shit that much. Like, everybody was telling me, hold it down. So everybody was telling me, like, yo, you kicking him while he down and all that. Ain't no kicking him while he down. Get up. So I guess he trying to get up. You know what I'm saying? I saw that he doing what he's supposed to do, but like, everybody's really impressing this little freestyle, whatever he did at the dojo also. You know what I'm saying? And then my thing is, he choked against me in the second round. So who to say that he ain't use whatever somebody else wrote for him to use against me and use it at the dojo? Give me that. Please, thank you. Go over there.
That's a fact.
So it's like,
So
yeah, go ahead.
No, continue what you were saying. I'll finish after.
Yeah, so like I was saying, like, I'm not even trying to say that's 100%. It is what it is, but you don't never know, man. Like, kid, like, just do what you gotta do, my nigga. Because to me, it wasn't a big deal. You don't write your own shit. Just do what you gotta do. I really don't pay that shit no mind, man. That kid, I feel bad for him. Honestly, he need to just accept himself in real life and stop trying to act like something he isn't. And that's about it. Tell niggas, yeah, I'm Drake. I'm Drake. Tell them I'm Drake of battle rap, and that's it. I'm the new Drake of battle rap. That's it.
Yo, Murda, let me ask you this, man, because like Mercy said, you always been one of the more solid niggas in the game, man. Does authenticity in this shit still matter?
Does the authenticity matter, you said?
Yeah, being who you say you is raps, does that still matter in battle rap?
I mean, yeah, it does. Being an authentic person, it does matter. But to the culture, being authentic in general doesn't. It doesn't at this point, because everybody's doing it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't. It ain't the same. Battle rap ain't the same, but you gotta actually just like understand that and adapt to it. Like, it's a smiling wave game at this point. It ain't nothing's personal. Nothing's
Right.
personal. The business now. Y'all gotta understand that. Certain shit. Like, a lot of y'all got emotions and certain things in the way. Like I said, a lot of y'all, that's why I said battle rap don't got limits. If y'all can handle everything professional, two niggas could get wild crazy, and then right after that, y'all could go shoot it when nobody knows nothing. But y'all want to act like girls and want to do it in front of cameras. And if niggas could talk about dead homies violate, make the craziest battle, disrespect shit y'all ever seen, bars, all that. That's wild. And then y'all heard that they shook it after that.
Right.
But y'all ain't know nothing, no footage, no nothing, and they did, and yo, that's real shit. But it's just,
I say that shit. I say that shit all the time, man. I ain't seen no gangster shit in battle rap yet, to be honest with you.
Everybody's scared to fight, bro. Nobody really want to fight. You know what I'm saying? And then you got situations where other things come into play, and then because people are scared to get their ass kicked. This is why battle rap try to prevent these things. So it's like, to prevent it, let's not talk about it. It's not a battle, bro.
I feel like
go to war, but don't bring your guns.
Right. I mean, but Murda, you brought guns to battles, Murda.
They shoot water, so it's like, what are you talking about, bro? You feel what I'm saying?
No, but you're right, though. I feel like, you know what it's meant? I feel like battle rap would be a much better place if niggas would just be themselves. at the end of the
That's
day.
it.
Like,
That's it. It's dope. Oh, listen, like Lex to me is such a fucking dope person because he's himself. He don't when he raps, the boy you make a Pokemon ball and shake the like you understand? Anime bars
right.
like this. I think this is themselves. You don't have to portray this tough gangster, and that don't mean that he won't beat a nigga up. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like be yourself though. Like if Staccz right now was to come out and say some wild ghostwriting shit like.
No, but niggas don't understand, man. Being a real nigga is simply being yourself, man. That's a real nigga, yo. Being who you are, yo. You know what I mean? Like, understand who you are. That's a real nigga right there.
The stereotypical person would look at it and be like, yo, listen, Murda would probably go fuck around and chill with Staccz before he would go chill with Lex. Not knowing Lex is the type of person I would rather be himself because he 100,000% times realer than Staccz. And a lot of other niggas, he's himself all the fucking time. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I love all my bros that I call bros. Nobody there is really just a friend, and I call my bro. I don't use the word bro to a nigga that I'm just fuck with, like we just fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
Let me ask you that.
y'all was always yourselves with me, so it's like y'all don't portray nothing. Y'all don't act a different certain way every time. It's y'all every single time. If you met you once, if I met you 1,000 times, I met you once. Met you once, I met you 1,000 times. That's what I'm at this way. So it's like.
That's a fact. Who you talking about? Me and you just now, or me and Mercy?
Yeah.
Me and y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, but see, me and Mercy is assholes, so we get along.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's why we get along.
You know. But let me ask. All right, so I mean, I don't want to just move forward. Anything else on the Staccz and Mercy before we move on?
Oh no, we good. We done packed that little doof ball up. He good.
Yeah, get him out of there.
See what it is? Shit be personal for Mercy, so I got to make sure he got.
Nah, but you know what it is though. If I haven't spoken to somebody in about 2 years, and then an interview come out, fuck Mercy, fuck Peso, fuck the trap. Oh nah, it's lit for you after that. Now you can eat a dick, like
yeah,
nah.
but nigga, it always comes like I always say, man. It's not about what's being said; it's about who's saying it, man. I'm not. Staccz cannot get a word out of me, my nigga. He's a little kid to me, yo. Like, I don't give a fuck about.
Oh no, that's good. That's good because you get to carry that you get that enigma of yo, I don't know how Peso feeling about this. Maybe I shouldn't have said it, but you don't know how Mercy feel about it because Mercy gonna embarrass you in front of everybody.
Right,
and
right.
I enjoy that.
No, but okay, but that's the thing, right? Niggas don't know, like, you live for them alley-oop moments where you could be like, all right, because you a Harlem nigga. Harlem niggas crack jokes. Harlem niggas cut ass. That's what Harlem niggas do. So you give a Harlem nigga that moment where he could cut your ass, that's what a Harlem nigga gonna do. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
But for me, it's like, all right, when you come to me, and I love you because you always make me aware, like, what's going on. But then it'd be like, I'm like, well, who said that? You'll tell me the person who said it? I'm like, that nigga?
Your reaction when I tell you about certain shit be priceless. Yo, he be like, him? Are you serious?
I don't give a fuck. Nothing that we're talking about, yo, we talk about a nigga. You gotta understand. Do you know how much lack of pride as a man you have to admit that you don't have $30? Like to admit
but
that,
you
like
got
to
somebody
really
owes you 120. You don't got 30, but somebody owes you 120.
No, yo, my nigga. Do you know, like what type of nigga actually sits and admits to another man he don't have $30?
He don't have 30. Somebody owe him 120, and the nigga has to feel bad for you and ask you, yo, son, do you want me to go get the 120 for you? Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yo, listen, man. Yo, battle rap. Do not ask me, Peso, ever to go back and forth with none of these niggas, yo. These is the type of niggas I'm talking about. I'm not doing it, yo. I'm sorry. I cannot go back and forth with a nigga who doesn't have $30, yo. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's not happening, yo. Word up. I want to get into this real quick, man. Cause I see you and Show Off is still tight. What's your thoughts on the fallout with him and Boom? Boom just recently invited Show Off to his manly parts. Shit is getting a little crazy with. What's your thoughts on that end right there, man?
Hey, I mean, look, you do that on camera again and all of that before sliding when you know niggas with dick. What niggas is that? Like, this is, I don't,
Right.
sometimes I don't got, I be wondering what they thoughts. That's my thought. I wonder what he thinking. My thought is, I wonder what the fuck he was thinking.
Right.
Like,
I got that shit was definitely crazy though. I didn't think it would go that far, but hey, listen,
Yeah.
you got beef with somebody or you fell away, first thing you said was, I'm gonna write these bars down about it and rap this shit in front of a camera. In case if something does happen, I don't even have to write nothing this time. You feel what I'm saying?
God damn.
Come on. Now you're going too far. Like, it's going too far now because it's like I'm really not gonna speak on it. I don't have thoughts on it.
Oh man, that's different.
Yo, listen, man. At the end of the day, it's like this shit. Like you can't make this shit up, my nigga.
You can't. Let you tell somebody outside of battle rap this shit. They be like, "What? Get the fuck out!"
Like what? Like, this shit is wild to me. It's like you gotta. Here's my thing, man. On some real shit. As a man, it's like before you decide to go off and try to get at somebody else, you gotta clear up your first shit first. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You can't. I'm seeing niggas like it's like a nigga get robbed, but then want to argue with niggas on the internet. Like, you got to deal with the niggas that robbed you first, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you understand what I'm saying? That shit be crazy, yo. I don't be getting these
niggas would be worried. Niggas be getting knocked the fuck out and worry about rapping and doing other shit instead of, you know what, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, shit. That shit. I Murda on daddy time, so we gotta let him get up out of here.
I've been the whole time, cuz you hear though. Yeah, this shit don't stop, man.
Well, just real quick, let them know what you got coming up in 2020. Like, you got anything booked, any music? What you got that you working on?
Yeah, the music right now, man. I got Paper Cuts and Residue about to drop soon. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple more, about like 2 more tracks I'm working on. This project about to drop.
Project name?
Pardon?
That's the project?
Yeah, the name of the project is basically half and half. Paper Cuts and Residue, which more or less is like.
That's actually funny.
Yeah, it's more or less about the glory side of my life, paper cuts. You know what I'm saying? Which let's be realistic with people. Just to say this, just in case for people that don't actually, you can't get your cut by money. Money will never cut your fingers. I'm just gonna say that. But the idea, you know how we call it. You know what I'm saying? So paper cuts represent more the glory. The residue is more or less just the hard time and shit about life. So it's gonna be dope though, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna definitely love this shit. It's definitely a New York vibe. It's real nigga shit, and I don't sound like nobody, man. Y'all gonna see this shit. My genre of music is crazy because I sound so different on so many types of beats. I'm really versatile with the shit. I've been dropping a lot of videos. Hold it down.
As one more thing before we get up out of here. Did you see the Method Man and Math joint?
Yeah, I see that.
As a nigga who do both battle rap and music, how you thought Method Man did?
Yeah, I loved the battle. I just hated the fact, more or less that all right, can you like? I didn't like the fact they pre-recorded the shit. I didn't like the whole pre-recorded thing about it and all of that. But it was dope. I think it was dope. I knew Meth. Okay, you okay? All right, hold it down. You tough. You want to see the octopus? Okay, you tough. You got it. So yeah, Meth was dope, man. Meth was fucking dope in that battle, man. Math was dope in that battle. I really loved the battle. All I'm saying is about the recording. That was kind of caught me a little off guard. But overall, it was fucking amazing, honestly, because Meth was the best industry rapper to come back. Honestly, him and King Los, to me, I'm always gonna say that. But Meth did fucking a great job. I think overall the battle was dope and all of that shit. I'm glad Meth is getting opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, man, we keep winning.
Oh, no. Let's be clear. Math isn't getting opportunities. Math is creating his opportunities.
You're right. I apologize.
And I respect that.
Definitely is.
I do want to say I was very surprised at how battle rap flow and Cadence Meth was able to pull that off. I was very surprised at that. You know what I mean? Like it sounded real battle-ish. And I was like, oh shit! Like, you know what I mean? So shout out to Method Man for that. Real talk.
Meth always been in tune with this shit, man. And that's the crazy part. And what I loved about him is his interview after this shit, man. He basically explained it like, yo, I'm just like, this is not something he will be constantly doing. He commends battle rappers that do this. It's like he showed love. He's not trying to get in the mix with anything. Yo, you wildin'.
Little baby, little cutie right there. Those is you right there? That's
yeah,
you?
man, both of them. Yeah, both. All right, I'm gonna put it on. Say what's up.
I look good.
He wants the octopus. Octopus.
I look good.
You see, they already like their daddy. They an asshole too, yo.
I don't give a fuck about that. Just put my octopus on TV. Yeah, man.
All right, let's get Murda up out of here, though. Murda, give me your social media and all that.
Yo, love, you already, man. Definitely, man. FTW, fuck the little get fucked by a team. How many y'all know J Murda _FTW on Twitter and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, man. Shout out to No Mercy. Shout out to Peso. Shout out to Trap New York. You know the shit, man.
All right, that was Truth Be Told, episode 24, featuring J Murda. Y'all holla at us, man. We out of here.